Hey guys, welcome to the channel. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe to my videos to help me get out there and influence the financial community a little bit more. So what we talk about in this channel is a lot about finance, economics, money management, and just general investing advice to help you guys out there who are beginner investors to get into the market and have a little bit more understanding when it comes to investment terms and just general knowledge around investing. Let's get into the video today. In today's society, it's easy to get caught up in the flashy lifestyle of spending big and social status through material possessions. Now, these actions and also wrapping your identity up in what you own and what it looks like to others is just a recipe for disaster. And it's more common with sort of the youth generation. I myself was very wrapped up in material possessions early on in my career. And I ultimately thought more about what people would think of me and my possessions rather than what I was actually doing when it came to my own sort of financial security or my future, really. And this is ultimately going to leave you unhappy, and it's going to leave a big hole in your bank account that just can't be filled. Now, wealth is different to just income. High income can come and go just as quickly. The thing that the truly wealthy have is a strong idea about what's important to them. Is it the car that costs the same as a house? Or is it the ability to be free to do whatever you want with your time without the feeling of being shackled to a job or a wage or a certain amount of income or hours put in per week? So today's topic is going to be all about net worth. What is it? How do we track it? And what's the best ways to improve it? Net worth in its simplest form is your assets. That can be your home, other properties or land, your super, shares or trusts, savings that you've got in your bank accounts, a business, and cars, boats, caravans, minus your expenses. These are normally called liabilities. So in the form of maybe your mortgage repayments, loans, which can come under personal loans, car loans, credit card loans, business loans, all of those things. This gives you how much wealth you actually have. Now, this can be different from every individual, depending on your age, the opportunities you've had, their income, also dependents if you've got a family. But this is the basic measure of wealth and how you accurately track net worth. So basically, if you're earning, say, $100,000 a year, but you're spending $90,000 of it, you're essentially as well off as someone who's earning $55,000 a year and who's spending 45. You're both saving 10 grand per year. So your net worth is probably going to be around about the same. So this is not a case of just people who are on higher incomes being able to impact how much they save. It's just being frugal with wherever you are in your stage of life and in your income and making it work for you rather than just giving yourself a shackle to your wage or your job or a certain percentage of income. First, we touch on how do we actually track it. Now, there's a lot of calculators you can use online called net worth calculators. The one that I used is the Money Smart net worth calculator, which I'll link in the description below. You can also use some apps. Now, the biggest one that I've spoken about just on my last video, which you can find up here or here, can't remember where it's going to be, is on WeMoney, and that'll help you to track your net worth overall because you can actually list out your assets and your liabilities. But the goal here is to increase the amount of net worth so you become more financially independent. So independent meaning you're not dependent on any one income source or one wage or one job or anything like that. You're independent in your own right and you can support yourself. Eventually, when you go to retire, your net worth is going to decide how comfortable that is. So another one of my videos talking about superannuation and its importance, you'll see how much you're going to need to retire comfortably and how far off you may be from it now. And if you're not thinking about it now, it's probably the best time. If you're young, you've got a lot of years to compound that and potentially retire in a much more comfortable position than you would if you didn't do anything about it until you reach your 40s or 50s. There are ways to improve your net worth. Now, we're going to go through a little bit of a list and I'll put them up here on the screen. But the first one would be to pay off any high interest loans. Now, these are things like car loans or personal loans. Be frugal with your money. Now, frugal doesn't mean that you have to eat baked beans for the rest of your life. It simply means deciding on where you're at with your income source and obviously making cuts of expenses or moving things around so that you can have a comfortable lifestyle, but you have to live within your means. So not the means of anyone else and what it might look like to others. That comes down to cutting unnecessary expenses, whether it's clothing or food or dining out, anything like that. Once you have that excess amount of income coming through, put away your money to save, which ties us into the next one. Invest your money. Make your money work for you. You want to be able to acquire as many assets as you can that are going to pay you money or make your money work for you, rather than you just relying on one sole income coming through. Super contributions, super, and a hugely important topic when it comes to your retirement. You can make excess, or you can make your own super contributions, and that's going to help you out in the future. Side hustles, you want to be able to create yourself another form of income to help you support your future and invest now. And also just to change your mindset around money and not letting yourself be trying to, let's say, increase your income through your earned job. You want to try and develop multiple sources of income that can pay you when you don't have to be there and don't have to put time in. And also be able to diversify yourself so you're not putting all of your eggs into one basket. You're getting multiple sort of streams of income, or you've got multiple assets, not letting yourself be at the mercy to just one principle. Now, you can find a lot of this stuff in the Money Smart website. This is by the Australian government, I'm pretty sure. So I'll put the link below, but the Money Smart website has a heap of stuff about managing debt, improving your credit score, improving your financial position into your early age or into your later stages of life as well. So there's heaps of stuff on there, so check that stuff out. Thanks for tuning into the video today, guys. Really appreciate it, and shout out to all of those people who are looking into their financial situations now and hoping to change things for the future. You are doing a great job, and you're going to make sure that retirement is a lot more comfortable than it would be if you hadn't. So if you haven't yet, please jump on the comments below. Let me know where you're at in your financial journey, and maybe how soon you are to getting started, or maybe how just far you in to becoming financially independent. Thanks, guys.